Hey everybody, we're back. It's actually running smooth now. Back up to 80 FPS. Beautiful. Awesome. Good to see that it's working as intended now. My CPU is definitely about to, like, be at the end of its life. I can feel it. I think I made the right choice to get the new PC. I was debating on it. I was thinking I can probably hold off like another month, but no. It's definitely looking like it was a good thing that I decided to pull the trigger on it now and just get the new PC, because it's looking like my CPU is about to die, man. Like, if it's having trouble, like, streaming the Angler, then, yeah. Because if anything, like, I would expect the Angler to do pretty okay with streaming, but my CPU is definitely having some issues. Yeah, I'm gonna get liquid cooling on this new one, Osgard. Basically, what I did, since I'm sure not everybody heard me talking about it earlier, because I have an older motherboard, it's a Z170A Gaming M5 from MSI. It's not compatible with most new processors. It's got a Skylake chip, which is only compatible with up to an i7 7700K. And that's not much of an upgrade to my current i7 6700K, so I decided to just go with a partial pre-built. So it's like a bare bones pre-built. Comes with everything except the GPU and like extra hard drives and SSDs. And so I basically just ordered a bare bones pre-built from Ironside because I've heard a lot of good things about Ironside's PCs. And so we got a i7 12700 CPU, along with a much newer motherboard. I decided to go with 32 gigabytes of 4800 megahertz DDR5 RAM. And then no GPU, so I can just slap my 3060 in there. Hopefully it'll make streaming, like, so much nicer for you guys, because right now I have trouble having a game open while I'm streaming, which is obviously not a good thing, since you kind of have to have a game open in order to stream it properly. So hopefully once we get this new rig, it'll be a lot smoother and nicer to stream on. And I should be able to use like higher graphics settings on a lot of games as well, because right now my CPU is bottlenecking the performance of my 3060 Ti quite a bit. Nice, Redux. Happy early birthday, dude. You're gonna be an age next month? I think I'm gonna be an age at some point too. Yeah, it's crazy, right, Johnny? Honestly, time's just been flying by, man. Are you liking the Angler? Yeah, Grizz, I'm enjoying it, but it definitely needs some work. My current stance on the Angler is that it's a fun game to play if you're not too focused on, like, the small things that would add more realism. For me, the open world helps me be able to forgive a lot of the other things that it's lacking in. But it definitely isn't perfect, that's for sure. Needs a lot of work in regards to the animations of the fish, the animations of the fishing rod, the behaviors of the fish, like what lures they like, differences between fish of the same species. There needs to be more stuff like that. But as just like a fun, action-packed fishing experience, it's pretty fun. Yeah, Smash, we're on Way of the Hunter now. We did manage to get a diamond kokanee before we jumped over, though. Hey, Tristan, how's it going, dude? Nearing 40 and it's way too old for me. Man, I don't even know what I'm gonna feel like at that point. Like, I'm 24 and I already feel old. Like, I'm telling you, the second you have a kid, you just immediately feel old. Hey, Ziggerts, how's it going? Glad you could make it to the stream. We're currently heading over into moose territory to see if we've got any giant moose. Yeah, definitely, Grizz. Well, like I was saying, there's a lot of little things that need to be tweaked. But, like, if you can look past those, it is a fun game. It's not super realistic at the moment, but in regards to, like, arcade-style fishing games, it's pretty fun. But they do want it to be a relatively realistic representation of fishing, so they're very willing to tweak things, which is really cool to see. I mentioned this earlier, but I guess for those that weren't here, I'll say it again. But having talked to some of the people that are developing the Angler, and having also talked to some of the dev team for games like Way of the Hunter Call of the Wild, like, the Angler's developers seem to be the most eager to change things based on community feedback, so I've got high hopes for the future of the game. I think, like, that alone gives me hope, just knowing that the developers are so eager and willing to adjust things in the game based on the feedback they get. That makes me really happy that eventually this game, or not this game, but eventually the Angler could end up being one of the best fishing games ever made. I feel like it'll be quite along the lines of games like the Hunter Classic and the Hunter Call of the Wild, where the game started kind of bare bones and then eventually ended up getting a ton of updates and becoming some of the best hunting games ever made. Caitlin, thank you for the super chat. And yes, I did see the other one. I forgot to read it off. I got distracted. So thank you for the 2 super chats. I believe the last one was last stream, right? I can go back and look at it, though. The first one said 65k scare hype, let's go, or scare let's go. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Really appreciate it. And then the second one, you missed the other, so here's more coins for 65k. Thank you so much, Caitlin. Hype and let's go. I gotta say, I think the hype and the let's go emotes are the 2 most used ones. From what I've seen, they're definitely the most used ones. Discover all animal species living here. Okay. Okay, we need to real quickly... Hey, where's the board? Where is the board? There's the board.
You've discovered Nez Perce Valley swamp habitat.
Redux, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate that. One-upped. I appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. Really appreciate all the support, dude. Let's see. I might need to, we can fast travel here now, so I'm gonna go back. I forgot to buy the... Oh, I don't even have enough money to buy the pass. I guess we'll go to the other area to hunt moose. You know, I kind of can see it, Caitlin. I can kind of see that. Yeah, we can't go there, sadly. Now that I think about it, we don't have enough money to purchase the pass for that area, so we'll just do the missions. We'll hunt the other area real quickly. The 2 lakes below me? I've actually never been to these. We could always check them out. I typically have hunted this area up here that's kind of like marked by the quest. Let me actually just deactivate that real quick so we can actually see it. I've always hunted moose up here and had really good luck. How big are these areas in the game? Are you talking about the, like, private land? They're pretty large. I mean, this is the private land section right here. And this is it in relation to the rest of the map. The map itself is 144 square kilometers, which is about twice the size of a map in Call of the Wild for, like, comparison. Oh, wow, Zahara. Yeah, we'll definitely have to check it out then. Cash, thank you for the super chat, and Lobozo, thank you for the super chat as well. Yo, what's up, dude? Just hanging out on Way of the Hunter now, seeing if we can get ourselves some moose. And what's my favorite all-time game, or all-time favorite game? Oh, that's a tough one, man. Like, there's so many good games out there. I think if I could only pick one game to be my favorite out of every game I've ever played, it would have to be Escape from Tarkov. Back when that game was good, and by good I mean not filled with cheaters like it is now, it was the most enjoyable game I've ever played. I had so much fun with it. Easily sunk like 4,000 hours into that game. But unfortunately, in recent years, the more it got popular, the more cheaters showed up, and it just made the game not as fun. Best spot to hunt for fallow deer? I like the Aurora Woods. Oh, and also, guys, it turns out that the Lelele Fields area that was private land, it was supposed to be called Aurora Woods. They had, like, the names mixed up on a couple areas. So now it says Aurora Woods. So that's the location you need to get some of the best fallow red deer and roe deer hunting. ESPN 2K5 will forever be in my heart. Yes, that was such a good football game. I miss when football games were good. I miss the era of, like, PlayStation 2 Maddens and the ESPN football games. So much more effort was put into them than the modern ones. Toad Killer Dog, thank you so much for the super chat, dude. Really appreciate it. Congrats on 65K, you earned it. Thank you, dude. Really appreciate it. Do I like it more than Fishing Planet? Yeah, Fishing Planet never really appealed to me, if I'm being honest. And it's all because of one system. I've always thought that Fishing Planet has a lot of good stuff. They did a lot of things right. But there's one thing in that game that I can't get past, and it's the fact that I have to pay every single time I travel to a different location. Because, me personally, the way that I play the game, the way that I play fishing games typically is, every time I jump on, I'm typically feeling like fishing for something different. And with Fishing Planet, if you do that, you go broke. That's the one thing I cannot stand about Fishing Planet, is the fact that every single time I want to travel, I have to pay, like, an absurd amount of money, and then I also have to buy the license. And considering I only play most fishing games for like 2 to 3 hours at a time, and then I jump off, that's not usually enough time to make back all the money I spent on it. Because chances are, whenever I jump on again, I'm going to be feeling like hunting something different. Or not hunting, but fishing for something different. And I could never get into that part of Fishing Planet. That's kind of why I always leaned more towards Fisher Online. Yeah, Ollie, it's a lot of fun. I like Way of the Hunter quite a bit. Very relaxing game as well. Just a heads up, there is currently a bug that is causing all animals to show the incorrect age. So, like, for example, everything duck-wise is showing up as young regardless of its actual age. Red deer are all showing up as mature for the males, and then the females are showing up as adult. Same for the roe deer. Fallow deer all show up as young. They are in the process of fixing this, though. Why you lose the old save? Oh, I purposely started a new game, Nico, because a lot of people wanted to see me start at the beginning and put the knowledge that we had gained from early access to the test and see if we could make our herds produce giants faster, knowing what we know about herd management, and it's paid off. Come on. Spot him. 2-star. Okay. Just for the sake of getting a moose down, we're gonna shoot this even if it is, like, a younger one. Like, if this is a 2-star adult, then this is probably a mistake, but until they fix the bug, I'm not gonna worry too much about taking down just bad genetics animals. I'm just gonna hunt around and take stuff down for you guys, since it's not enjoyable to just not shoot anything, because I'm afraid that it might be a good one that I would accidentally shoot too young. We're just gonna hunt around and enjoy things while we wait for the update to fix everything. Yeah, Michael, I'm assuming you meant young, like a 5-star young. Yeah, that would be why. There's currently a bug that's causing them to show up improperly. However, the actual animal is still the same animal from before the update, so it'll still be like a mature one, even if it says young when you're spotting it. If you look at like the fur and the antlers, you can kind of tell if it's an older one. So that's a way that you can still kind of figure it out. I probably shouldn't have sprinted. There was males over there. You like Fisher Online or the Angler better? In its current state, I think I like Fisher Online a little bit better. But, the Angler's still a lot of fun. I think I'll stream the Angler more than I would the Fisher Online, because, I think Angler's more of a stream-friendly game. Like, it's a little more fast-paced, there's always action. And I think the downside to streaming fishing games a lot of the time is the waiting in between catches. And so I think the Angler's a little bit better for live streaming. Yeah, bass kicking, but the way I try to look at it, because this has been a very good, or not good, but this has been a very consistent trend with most expansive world games. They release pretty bare bones, and then over the next year, they'll probably add and change everything based on community feedback. After talking to some of the devs of the Angler, they're very, very willing to change things if people don't like them, and if they think it'll make the game better. So just give them your feedback. Like, anything that you see that you think needs to be adjusted, be sure to give feedback in their Discord, because they are listening. Out of all the dev teams that I've talked to, the Angler's dev team seems to be the most on top of things and wanting to make it what the community wants to see the game as, which is cool. I like that. Yeah, exactly. It's got great potential. That's the way I see it too. Like, it's not there right now, but it's got potential to be something cool. We're getting distracted here. Where did the moose head off to? There's our blood. Hey Tanner, how's it going, dude? Hope you've been doing well. There's our moose. Did we make a good choice? Yeah, 58%. So this would have been probably a mature, I would say. Wow, they really decreased the amount of money moose give. Ugh, yikes. It's like 50% of what it used to be. I think they did that across the board, though, to every species. From what I've been hearing, I think they reduced it for every single species. Crazy, though. Can you play the Angler offline? Yes, you can. Yeah, AEW. Probably, dude. Probably. Oh, they will, Grizz. They've said that they will add new maps. They're going to add new fishing styles. Obviously, new species. And then they're also going to fine-tune all of the stuff that's currently going on. Oh yeah, I can definitely see that bass kicking, and honestly, I think it's okay to do so, but I think where they go wrong is releasing it as a full release instead of releasing it into early access. What they should do is push the game out into Steam Early Access. That way people know that it's not finished. And I don't know why they didn't do that with the Hunter Call of the Wild originally either. I felt like it should have been released into early access, but instead they went with a full release. And I think that's where a lot of the negative feedback and reviews comes from, is expecting it to be a finished game. When in reality, it's just like a first launch that's still missing quite a bit of stuff. I think it's the same case as it was with the Hunter Call of the Wild. I think that would have been the move, just to put it into Steam Early Access. Nice, Mr. Crack, that's awesome. It's a fun game. It's definitely my favorite hunting game. Oh, Robert, which difficulty are you playing on? Because I learned something recently that is actually kind of interesting. Apparently, Adventurer difficulty is bugged, and it makes it harder to get close to animals than what was intended. I'm actually playing on Hunter difficulty now, which is the second highest, and I can get closer to animals than I was able to on Adventurer. So it turns out Adventurer was bugged. And still is. Yeah, it was, Osgard. It was a thing. Oh, I probably should have paid attention. I didn't even look. I got busy reading chat and forgot that we were close to where the moose would be. Rip. Well, let's see if we can maybe spot them. Oh! Oh, hey! Oh my gosh! That's a 4-star moose, dude! That's a 4-star moose! Do we let it grow? Or do we shoot it? Like, I can't really tell how close it is. I mean, it's spooked, but it's in the water, so it can't move fast, I guess? I kind of think we gotta let it grow. I mean, at this point, we gotta just risk it. Since we can't see the proper age. It's not a young, guys. This is a bug currently. It's not actually a young. There's a bug that is causing it to say young when it's not. Certain species, it'll only say young. Other species, it'll only say mature. Ooh, 4-star duck, though. 4-star duck and a 4-star moose in this area. I know, right, Costa? Oh gosh, what just... Okay, those ducks just, like, care packaged us a, moose. I'm convinced the ducks just dropped us a moose care package. More ducks. Wait, did that say 5? No, that's a 4. 2 4-star ducks are... What the... Dude, stop teleporting! Not cool! Oh, I see why. Okay, they teleported out of the way because the ducks were landing here. Wait, those were the ducks I just saw. What is going on? Okay, that's just strange. There's some weirdness going on. There's some weirdness going on. He's kind of wonky. I don't know. What do you guys think? Is he at the end of his life, or is he gonna grow to a 5-star? It kind of looks like it might be at the end. I mean, look at... Yeah, he's really hunched over, too. I don't know if this guy's gonna make it to 5-star. Yeah, I think you guys are right. Just shoot it. We'll shoot it. It's not like we can't eventually grow some more 5-stars anyway. Or more 4-stars. Let it shrivel up and die. Yes. Yeah, we can probably take this shot. should be good. What do you mean, Mike? Yeah, you gotta be a little more specific. Yeah, the ducks are just hanging out. They're just, they're being ducks. They're being ducks. Typical duck things, you know? Watching hunters shoot moose. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, guys. He's looking old. The second I saw how uneven he was, my first thought is, okay, that can't be super good genetics because typically the really good genetics animals are even. So there's no way this guy is like 90% or higher, I don't think. Again, I could be wrong. It's hard to judge without having seen him in a previous stage. But just off of first look, I feel like that guy was really old. And I don't know if he would have survived for too much longer. We're not actually sure yet, Xbox Gamer. They have not announced a release date for console. As of now, I don't think they've even announced what consoles it's going to be on. There he is. Gorgeous 4-star. You guys are thinking 82, 87, 81. I'm going to say 84.3. I'm going to say 84.3. 65%? I wonder if 65% can make 4-star. Actually kind of curious now. Can it? I got an idea. I like that. That's cool looking. Zach, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it, dude. Hope you've been doing great. Let me just adjust this. That looks nice. Take a couple screenshots there. Here's the challenge. Try to get 2 pheasant with 1 shotgun shot. Do it whenever you want. Have fun and be safe, my dude. Thank you so much, Zach. We will definitely try that if we get the opportunity. We've got the 12 gauge, so we could just go out and use that. Yeah, this guy's not super even, but he's a little more even than I initially thought. Big moose regardless. Sunk it right in with a single lung. He's a little more even than I thought. I'm still gonna go with 84% genetics. Let's hope it's not like a 99. 85, okay, we made the right decision. I doubt this guy could have got much past like a very low 5-star. It definitely wouldn't have been like a mid to big size 5-star. It could have made it to small 5-star though, I think, but definitely not too much further along than it is right now. Yeah, he's only 414. So he still had a ways to go before hitting 5-star. I think this was the right decision. I think we actually got a good one. Let's tax it though. I want to see that thing in the lodge. Yeah, that's a bug, Maverick. It's not actually a young. It's just a visual bug at the moment. That would have actually been a 4-star mature. You'd say it's worth it? Definitely, I think so. Get the vehicle back. And let's head up to my other favorite moose spot. replenish our ammo first. Actually, I want to replace the 308 with the 22 real quick so we can take down some ducks. All right, guys, do you want to see the semi-automatic 22 or the bolt action? Actually, no, let's do the 12 gauge. Let's do the 12 gauge. Since Zach wanted to see me try to take down 2 with a shotgun, we might as well equip it. There's lots of birds around this area as well. Also, did you guys notice it seems they slowed down some of the animations? It seems like it takes longer to take your gun out now. I think they slowed it down a bit. We're gonna need to cross right here and then drive all the way up. Yeah, this is a campsite. We'll go here. Oh yeah, the shotgun's really cool. I like the 12 gauge quite a bit. My only complaint with the 12 gauge is that it does not have nearly as much recoil as it should. The actual look of the gun is amazing, but it needs more recoil. No, Brent, we didn't get a 5-star yet, but we got a 4-star moose. Yeah, definitely, Kathy. There's a few that I think are good, like the 22s, they've got perfectly fine recoil. So does the 223. But when you get up to like the 338, 300 Magnum, they definitely need more recoil. Jealous of the 12 gauge? Yeah, Smash. I believe, was that a pre-order bonus? I think it was. I think it was a pre-order bonus for the really nice engraved version. I guess it really depends on the load you're using as well, Redux. Like some of my lower or I guess smaller loads for birdshot, they don't kick much at all with my 12 gauge, but then if I go to like some turkey loads, it kicks quite a bit. But I guess it depends on what type of loads they're using in this game, because they don't really explain it, I don't think. I think it's because it's the only 12 gauge in the game, Sneaks. The 20 gauge and the 16 gauge are much cheaper, so I think they made the 12 gauge more expensive because it's the most powerful. Yeah, Maverick. Most semi-automatic 22s can be fired pretty quickly. I mean, I've got a semi-automatic 22 from the 60s, and that thing just absolutely rips. Oh, gotcha, Smash. Okay. Cash, thank you so much for the super chat. Really appreciate it. Hope you've been doing well. Gotta turn right here. Nice, Manny, that's awesome. I do really want to get a 10 mil someday. 10 mils are cool. decent bit more power than a 9mm as well. They're pretty awesome. Oh, guess we're getting out there. Bro can't drive, so we're gonna walk. Oh, definitely, Manny, definitely. Have a shotgun that they only made through 1911 and 1943. Nice, Aiden. Nice. Also, guys, I've got a question. I've been debating on like what my next gun should be. My like next real gun. I'm curious, what do you guys think? Should I go with there's a really nice old trench pump action shotgun. I forgot the name of it. I know which one it is, but I'm blanking out right now. It's one of the old Winchester. I think it's a Winchester 1897. There's a Winchester 1897 at one of the places near here. I'm very tempted to get it because that's a piece of history right there. And like, it's priced well for the most part. But at the same time, I'm also thinking that I could go with like a larger hunting rifle, a little bit larger caliber than what I've currently got. Maybe like a 300 Magnum or something, but I don't know, man, that 1897's just like calling my name. What do you guys think is a better bet there? I've actually already got a Browning BAR, except mine's in a 7mm Remington Magnum. Good old 7mm Rem Mag. Which unfortunately is an incredibly difficult round to get a hold of nowadays. It's incredibly expensive too. Gotta love it. Yeah, it looks like a lot of split opinions on it. Yeah, exactly, Civ. That's what I was thinking, like, and that was why I bought the Browning BAR Mark II last time, was because it was in such nice condition, and I was thinking to myself, like, I could just buy one of these, you know, like Remington or Ruger Americans or something like that, but it's not every day you get an option to purchase a Browning BAR Mark II that's in pretty much pristine condition. And so I ended up going with that, and I kind of feel the same way about the Winchester 1897. Like, it's so tempting, just because it's not every day that you get a chance to get one of those. Problem is, I don't know what type of shape it's in. Like, it's very beat up, but obviously, I mean, it's from 1897. It's not... The chances of it being pristine are very low. It's gonna have some wear, but it just makes me wonder if it's still gonna work properly, and that's the one thing that's kind of holding me back. Because as far as I understand, I don't think Cabela's tests the rifles that they get used. I don't think they test the guns that they get used, if I'm not mistaken. Pretty sure they just make sure they're cleaned up, and that's about it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't actually think that they, I don't think they test them. We got Scops over here. Yeah, true, Civ, true. Yeah, we still got a few of them here in Oregon, Zach. I think there's like 4 or 5. Most of them are, you know, pretty good drive, though. Most of them aren't super close. Unfortunately. But yeah, there is still some Cabela's in Oregon. Oh, the scops are right here. What? I'm just walking through the trees, man. Hey, little dudes. What y'all doing? Yeah, it's kind of the same here, Smash. Like, near-ish, but not super close. I don't really want to shoot a scop unless it's going to be a decent one, as we'll spook off probably some of the moose in the area if we do so. True, Osgard, true. Yeah, it's pretty wild, Deadfall. Definitely is. Where'd this little dude go? I want to see the rest of them. It looks like some are over the hill. We're currently on Nez Perce. Please don't repeat the same message so much, Gabe. If you say it once, I'll probably end up getting to it eventually, but if you keep spamming the same one, I'm not gonna answer it because it's kind of rude to spam the same message so much. Clutters the chat up, makes it hard for other people to get their messages through. How close can we get? Did they spook off and I just didn't realize it? They might have. Oh, there's some moose. Few of them. Question though is, do we have any big males? There's a male. I can't tell if it's big though. Yeah, females are close. Males are further off, it seems. Oh, there we go. Some scopper coming in. 3-star, okay. Got two. Oh, wow, we got that one too. I'm not gonna have any population of Scop left after this. They're all gonna be dead. No, it's not actually a 3-star young. See, 59% genetics. That's currently bugged. It says young for pretty much every species on the map. So this was most likely a 3-star mature. Female. Should be one more dead. Ross's goose. Well, hello there. Four-star, wow. Couple 2-stars. Where's this other one? We nailed one more. Here it is. Another male. 1-star. 19% on the genetics. Yikes, that is... Well, we got rid of a couple that needed to be gotten rid of. Definitely Mr. Lazy. Definitely is. The aliens are here and they're here to take your ducks. Let's head over to where we saw those moose, see if we can get a good angle on one of them. I don't know, Osgard. I mean, if he didn't want us to take his geese down, he shouldn't have let them go. Kind of dangerous to let your pet geese roam free on a hunting reserve. They will respawn, Snarly. The way it works in Way of the Hunter is it'll always replace, like, you'll always get respawns for whatever you shoot. However, if you shoot a ton of females, it will decrease the overall population of that species on your reserve. Yeah, and like Smash said, the new respawns will always start as like a young 1-star. And then depending on their genetics, they will grow to like their max potential. Wild Duck Zone. Gotta grab all these zones as it is our first time up here since the restart. Ah, sorry, Zach. I haven't seen him. Guys, don't tell him we shot it. Ooh, wild ducks. It's the general population, Robert. However, private land will always have slightly better genetics animals. But then you can always get your entire map to be good genetics animals if you manage things properly. Three-star duck. Yes, Diamond Drill is pretty insane. But you can definitely get the rest of your map to be just as good by getting those bad genetics out of your herds. From what I understand, the respawns that you end up getting are determined off of the average fitness of the entire map's population. So the more bad genetics animals you shoot, the higher the average genetics will go up. And that will increase the chances that you have some high genetics animals as respawns. Already go for moose up here in the north. This little northern area through here, and then also like this entire stretch here. These lakes. I'm going to assume probably this lake as well. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Civ. That is pretty nuts. I have yet to get a double 5-star herd. I've had plenty of double 4-star herds, but never a double 5. Oh, gotcha, Robert. Gotcha. I do the same thing sometimes. Because it can be fun to just take some super long-range shots. Little ducky-doos. Hanging out, being ducks. Alright, later, Brody. Thanks for dropping by, dude. You've had triple 5-star whitetail. That's crazy, man. That is ridiculous. How long do I normally stream? Typically about 2 to 3 hours, but today is a little bit different as we did just hit 65k subs, so we're celebrating a little bit with a longer stream. We did like 3 hours of the Angler, and now we're doing Way of the Hunter. We've been going for like, what, an hour now? We got like 2 hours of Way of the Hunter left in the stream. You can definitely tell that Hunter difficulty, it's easier to get close to them than it was in Adventurer. Hopefully they fix that bug soon with Adventurer being more difficult than it's intended, because it definitely was much harder to get close to ducks before. Now we can just kind of get right up to them and say hello. Here we go. Well, we got a few. Little 2-piece right here. 49% genetics, nice. And a female. Don't want to shoot a lot of them, but one here and there won't hurt. Those moose are, they're out. They're gone. But it's okay, because we got ducks. 58% genetics. Luckily, most of them are going to be bad genetics right now. That was a 3-star as well. Where do you go to change the difficulty? So you go to the select territory screen, which will be on the main menu. You click select territory, and then at the bottom, it'll tell you what key to press in order to change difficulty. Because right now, Adventurer is bugged. It's making animals spook way easier than what is intended. And Hunter difficulty, which is one difficulty higher, it's actually easier to get close to them. I can get to like 100 meters of mouflon without them spooking now. And it used to be that, you know, 150 crouched and then they'd probably start spooking. But right now I can get to like 100 crouching now. Can you hunt moose, elk, or whitetail? We're actually going for moose right now. We're currently after moose and duck. This is the live version, Drayton. I didn't opt into the beta build because I didn't want to have to risk possibly getting save corruption. Because they mentioned that if you didn't... They mentioned to make sure you back up your file in case of save game corruption when trying to switch over. So I just decided not to. I'll just wait for the full release of the patch. Had a feeling that there was a bug with the spooked animals. I kind of felt that way at times too, Julio, because there were some situations where I was being very quiet. I was doing the slow crouching. I was like 200 away from some elk. They were completely over the hill, couldn't see me, couldn't hear me, and they just spooked off out of nowhere. So I did kind of feel like it was bugged as well. But at the same time, I was thinking to myself, maybe it's just that difficult. Maybe it's supposed to be this way. And so I didn't really mention it too much, but yeah, it did kind of feel off. And it's good to know that that actually is an issue. I mean, now that we're on the hunter difficulty, it's actually been pretty smooth experience with the animal spook ranges. Seems a lot more realistic now. You think I should get the angler when it comes out on Xbox? It depends. If you're looking for a realistic fishing game, then it might not be the game for you, but if you don't mind it being a little bit more arcadey and fast-paced, then I'd say it's a good game to get. It's definitely action-packed and is very fun. Okay, that's a young one right there. See this? You see how bright he is? That is a young moose right there. Like a true young moose. So that's gonna be a good way to tell. That one that we just shot was definitely an older one. The easiest mode is easier than Adventurer. And right now, because of Adventurer being bugged, Hunter is easier as well. So far, I feel like Hunter difficulty is actually a pretty good balance. Ah! 5-star! Oh my gosh, 5-star Ross's goose! 5-star Ross's goose! Oh my gosh, there's a 5-star goose! Let's go! That'll be my first 5-star Ross goose. The first of the Rosses. Question is, which one is it? Which one is it in this huddle of geese? We know it's there, but I don't know which one it is. Sorry, Smash, sorry. Oh, that's crazy, Drayton. That is crazy. That's a massive mule deer. My wife got a red deer that was similar during early access. I think it was like 499.80 something. Pretty wild. Shoot him with the 300? I could never do that. That would just feel wrong. We're gonna take him down with the 12 gauge. Jump scarecrow. I like it. That's hilarious. That's a good one. I'm a jump scarecrow. Where are they at, though? Where are these little guys hiding? I can't believe we got a 5-star Ross's goose. The only 5-star bird I've got between early access and full release was a pheasant. I've never got a 5-star of any of the other birds. Question is, do we climb over this or do we loop around? I think we gotta loop around, otherwise they might spook. There's our moose herd over here. They've got to be right on this hill, like just over it. I don't think we got a 5-star duck, did we? I mean, maybe we did get a 5-star mallard. I can't remember. I don't think so, but maybe. That's him. That's him right there. That's our 5-star Ross's goose. That is him right there. And since this will probably go in a video, just a heads up, there's currently a bug that's causing every single animal to show the incorrect age on the spotting info. So right now, this says that it's a young, but it's actually a mature. We got it. It's down. Got one more as well. Look at that little feller. Now that's a thumbnail. Now that's a thumbnail right there. I like that. That's amazing. Beautiful. Here we go. 5-star, 88% genetics Ross's goose. So we took it at the right time. 455. I can't remember what the diamond score is for Ross's geese. I think it's like 440 or 430. We'll have to check. But that's our first 5-star Ross's goose. Absolutely pelted that poor thing. Had no chance. That is awesome, though. Let's tax that thing. Let's see what diamond is for them, because I don't remember. Or not diamond, 5-star. Oh! I gotta kill more of them to find out. I haven't killed enough yet. No, not all of them are 460. Some are different. Like predators, I believe, are 470. If I'm not mistaken. Let me check. Okay, so gray lag goose is 450 to 500. Scop is 456 to 500. Pheasant is 460 to 500. Wild duck is 460 to 500. Ross's goose is not showing as of now. Badger is 460 to 500. Fox is 483 to 500. Roe deer is 466 to 500. Bighorn 460. Chamois 465. Fallow 460. Gray wolf 483. Mountain goat is 470. Or mouflon's 470. Mountain goat's 464. Mule deer is 460. Whitetail 460. Wild boar 463. So yeah, it varies depending on the species. Varies quite a bit. That's awesome, though. We got ourselves a 5-star Ross's goose. The first one that we've ever killed. There's some scops up here, so maybe we can spot another decent one. A 5-star scop would be cool, as that is my favorite bird species in the game. Oh no, Tristan, that's not fun, man. That's not fun at all. 3-star, nice. Female. Female. 2 1-stars and a 3-star there. Oh my. Holy. Are they? They're all female. Every single one of them. Hail Mary. Don't expect it to connect, but you know, it's worth a shot. Got 2 for 1 again. 78% genetic young. 3-star. Oh, it wouldn't be a young then. That would be a mature 3-star probably. Probably could have let it grow. 33%. Okay, that's a good one to get out of there. Whoa, there's moose over here. Didn't expect that, actually. You know, even though it's not super realistic, I kind of enjoy the bird hunting. Like, I actually really enjoy hunting the ducks and the geese, even though it's not super realistic. It's still enjoyable, at least. No clue, Anna. But I got a flamethrower I could borrow? I don't know, dude. I mean, if we had a flamethrower, I would just go ahead and, light up all of these, ducks. Have I played Ultimate Fishing Simulator? I have. I didn't like the first one. Ultimate Fishing Simulator 2, though, is actually pretty good. I haven't played it enough to know if it's, like, going to be a top 3 fishing game for me, but the little bit that I have played of it, it's been pretty fun. Definitely not the nicest looking game in the world, but the fishing mechanics are not bad. Angler is going to be $29.99. Yeah, sadly, Joel, I probably would never be able to, take an out-of-state trip like that. I barely get time to, like, take a day or 2 off. No way I could do, like, a long-term trip like that. More scop over here. Little 2-star. There's a male there. I see him. Why can't I spot him? Come on, let me spot him. Wait, there we go. 1-star. 1-star. Female. Couple little 1-star males, it seems. That's it. We'll take this little dude. Missed the other one. Got it, nice. So we actually don't need that much lead at that distance. We don't need much lead at all. 27% genetics, nice, we got a good one. And ooh, that's bad. That one, oof, that was definitely a true young. Wait, apparently I've shot at this one twice before. That was the 3rd time we hit it. I've apparently shot this thing 2 other times. Oh, that poor thing. That was the 3rd time it's been shot. Elk live primarily, like, bottom left of the map. And top left as well, like pretty much the entire left side. They are very plentiful on, especially in Halliwich and also in the She-Devil area. She-Devil and Halliwich are the two most plentiful spots for elk. Here they come. Or are they flying away? Flying away, but there is a 2-star male in there. Not gonna come over here, though. Because I had this one as part of the pre-order bonus, Elite. It's the 12 gauge side-by-side. It came with the pre-order bonus, so I've just been using this. That way I don't have to purchase a shotgun. And plus, it's a little bit more powerful because it is a 12 gauge. Oh no, Brayden, you were 40 minutes behind. RIP. I've done that a couple times. I've had that happen a couple times during Kill Clinton streams. Yeah, and both of those areas do require the permits, but you can just complete the landowner's missions and you'll be able to get access without having to buy it. Let's go ahead and activate that real quickly. I think we just need to find like a, we just need a couple more zones to complete that mission. Oh yeah, Transylvania is definitely more difficult. I enjoy it though, like, it is more difficult, but I think that's just gonna make the grind more fun. Because it'll take longer to find the 5 stars. There we go. Completed. Let's head back here now. Get the next mission. I bet, Bo. See what's left of Ruiz's happy place and the decorations he placed. Okay. That is right up here. All right. Oh, wow, Smash. Yeah, the elk one's tough. I was having some difficulty getting that one completed. Okay, so if we cut down, there's a road that goes right there. Here goes nothing. Here we go, guys. Let's do it. Ooh. Oh. Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt a lot. But we made it. Okay, awesome, Smash. Awesome. I was having a crash whenever I'd go up there in early access, so I'm hoping I don't crash this time. I guess we'll see, though, once we get there. Nice, Jake. No. No, Tristan, there is no GAR in it. Unfortunately, no GAR on launch. So you're saying this one's a campsite, I think, right? I think at least. I had to reposition my headphones for a second because I had a hair that was tickling my ear. My gosh, that was annoying. But I think we're good now. Scarecrow getting taken down by one of his own hairs. Tragic. Quite tragic. Yeah, this is definitely the campsite. Just drive into the campsite, you know? No biggie. Alright, let's jump it again. This thing's gonna explode by the time I'm done with it. Gosh, this poor thing, man. This poor vehicle is getting absolutely destroyed. Okay, so this is about the area I was having the crash in early access, so hopefully I don't crash here. We're just gonna keep our fingers crossed. Yeah, the Angler's Jeep is pretty cool. Oh, I forgot I don't have permission for this area. Sorry, guys. I will claim you in a couple days, okay? Okay, yep. We'll just remember where this is. We'll come claim them in like 2 days. Oh, of course I would do that. Of course I would do that. Hey, at least we hit our shots, right? That's what matters. I think we just have one more mission left anyway. Maybe 2. That is not the right place to fast travel to. A moose with a rating of 2 or higher. That's pretty easy. We'll just reset the time and head back to that other spot. Two locations that we could head to right now to hopefully get this done pretty quickly. We definitely have a 2-star or better moose at one of these lakes. Let's go there first. Let's go get him. Go find ourselves a 2-star moose. Hopefully. Gotcha, Jake. Yeah, Robert, I believe it's wherever it died. That's what it would be counted as. I don't actually remember, Tristan. I don't really hunt black bear on Layton. Most of my black bear hunting is on Silver Ridge Peaks. I just realized those duck calls are from, like, over here. We gotta be extra careful. Don't want to spook them off. I believe it'll still be on the map, Deadfall, but I think they teleport to a different part of the map. At least the couple times I've had the bug where a trophy disappears, it just, like, moves. It's pretty much just moving to a different area, which is still really strange. Like, I don't know why it happens, but as far as I can tell, that's what goes on. No moose here this time. Oh, wait. There they are. Couple one-star moose, so those ones get to live. We'll have to move on to the other lake. Maybe, Bo. Possible, but I mean, it's right next to an outpost, so I doubt it. I mean, it could be, but I don't think so. Oh, the one next to my marker? Oh, this one. Maybe. Would be kind of cool if it was. Question mark to the south is a campsite. Okay. Thank you. No, I didn't miss the 4-star duck. We saw it last time we were here. I'm looking for moose at the moment, or anything that's 5-star. What's the best area for elk? Definitely Halliwich or She-Devil. Both of them do require you to get the pass for it, though, which would be either acquired by completing the landowner's missions or by purchasing a pass. And if you want to hunt like some public land that's not going to cost anything, I would recommend He-Devil. Seems like there's a decent amount of elk there too. All right, let's go down, see if we can sneak our way up. Hey, Blitz. Yeah, no problem, Alex. Nice, Blitz. Yeah, I have hunted the gray wolf a little bit. Not a ton, because apparently they're bugged right now, and they're not giving a very high hunt rating, even with some of the lower calibers. Like, you shoot a wolf with a, like a 7mm mod 8 or a 308, and it gives you a 1-star hunt rating, which is really strange. No, I don't think so, Blitz. From what I understand, if you don't back up your save file, you just risk it corrupting when you switch back from the beta to the normal. Like, it should save provided they push through the patch, but if you, whenever you're switching from beta to the main, it could corrupt it, is what they were saying. That's why their post that they made about it was saying to back up your files. Though I could be wrong. If I were you, I would go back and read the post they made on Discord and see exactly what it says, because that's where the information was posted. It was in their Discord announcements. We got a mission here. Harvest a moose after a single shot without using a scope. Wow. 5 airborne lesser scopes. That's an easy one, actually. Okay, that's good to know, Drayton. I might try it myself then. But yeah, I will definitely make a backup of my save very consistently just in case. Oh, we got muleys here. Nice. That's cool. I mean, it's not the moose we're looking for, but good to know we got some mule deer down here. Four-star duck. Okay, so the mule deer are one of the species where it only shows matures for the males and adult for the females. They're like the exact opposite of what we're seeing with the moose and duck. Speaking of moose, where are they? Whitetail. We are finding everything except for the moose. We just had tons of moose here last time. Now there's virtually nothing. Where are they hanging out? Yeah, no moose here. No, it's not that bad, Mr. Lazy. Just a matter of them not being there when they should have been. Part of the randomness of Way of the Hunter, though. That's interesting, to Baby Yoda. That's definitely strange. That shouldn't be happening. That's gotta be a bug. What's all the 5 stars I've got? I can't say all of them because not all of them have been in videos. But, we've got fallow deer, we've got a couple red deer. We've got, mountain goat, a couple mule deer, we've got whitetail. We just ended up... Oop, there's something. Think. Never mind, it's just a bush. We just got a 5-star Ross's goose. Yeah, Johan, definitely. There is a little bit of variables. Like, if you hunt an area too much, the animals will stop going there for a little bit and go to different areas. So that is something that, I have noticed happening a decent bit if I overhunt areas. Oh, yeah, that's not good, Osgard. That's not good. That's good to hear, Gabe. Yeah, Nix, that's understandable, man. I think for me, I'm at a point where I can judge an animal based off of its fur coloration and the way its antlers look, but I can totally understand that that might not be something that everybody wants to do. No, you frickin' moosesis. None of them were good enough anyways. All small males. Yeah, Bo, it does. So the way it was worded in the encyclopedia is, if you shoot nothing but bucks, you get a higher population. Or I mean, if you shoot nothing but males, you get a higher population. If you shoot nothing but females, you get a decreased population. Hey, Phantom Gamer, thank you, dude. And yeah, we got a 5-star Ross's goose. Probably Diamond Drill, Alex. It's got some insane hunting for whitetail and mule deer. Like, absolutely crazy hunting for them. Hey, Adventure, how's it going, man? Good to see you. That's a moose. I tried it, Phantom, and it didn't work for me. The only way I've caught lake trout is with swim baits. Hey, Vinok, how's it going? Glad you could make a stream. Oh, wow, Johnny, that's crazy. That's so close. Sadly, no, Jake, there isn't. One of the ones I'd really like to see them add at some point, though. Yeah, apparently, Johnny. You know what happens, though. I mean, I can't either, so... Doesn't surprise me. Yeah, me too, J-Mike. I really wish that they did. I got a feeling they'll add them eventually, though. I definitely feel like they'll add those in the future. Because it would fit the game so well. Oh, we're not talking about Way of the Hunter, Phantom Gamer. He was talking about in Call of the Wild. Me too, Johnny. I want new multi-mounts in Call of the Wild so bad. I think they kind of underestimate the amount of people that want a multi-mount DLC. Like, if they made a DLC that had like 20 new multi-mounts, people would buy it, including myself. Like, that would be such a massively popular DLC for Call of the Wild. I can almost guarantee it. Most people love the multi-mounts in Call of the Wild, and that's like part of most people's reasons for grinding is to fill those multi-mounts. Nice, Robert. That is awesome, man. That is super awesome. I just realized my microphone was like a little bit further away than normal, so I was probably much quieter than what I typically am. Crazy how sometimes just like the slightest misplacement completely affects the volumes of your audio. Hey, Abby, how's it going? Hope you've been doing good. Sounded good, though? I mean, I guess as long as it sounds okay, that's all that really matters, right? Yeah, those are all 1 stars. Yeah, exactly what Drayton said, Vinok. I do YouTube as a job as well as a hobby. I started doing YouTube as just a way to pass time during the pandemic when it first started up. And eventually the channel grew to a point where I was able to make a living off of it, so I went full-time content creator and have been streaming and making videos pretty much every single day for over 2 years now. It really is, Revive. It's honestly a dream come true, considering like my entire childhood, for the most part, I wanted to be able to do YouTube. And, you know, at the time it seemed impossible. Back when I was like 14, wanting to become like a big YouTuber, I never expected it to actually work out. But here we are. It can be, Bo. It definitely can be, but after you've done it for a while, it gets faster and easier. I can edit a video in probably like an hour, maybe hour and a half on some of the longer ones. And if I really want to put some detail into it, 2 hours. But, you know, between 1 and 2 hours to edit a video. Like an average length video that's between 15 and 30 minutes long. Yes, that too, Civ, that too. Pretty much Revive, yeah, pretty much. I mean, it's literally a dream job for me. Never in a million years did I ever expect that I could support my family off of video games. We already did the Angler, Eli. This is actually part 2 of the stream. I had to end the stream halfway through because we ran into some issues where OBS was using up way more CPU than it was supposed to, and it was causing a lot of lag. So we ended up ending the stream and then restarting it back up with the Way of the Hunter portion. We did about 3 hours of the Angler earlier. I know, right? I know, right? It's crazy to think about. How much better is the game with the new update? There's a lot of positive changes, like the field of view slider, ultra-wide support. You know, little things like that. And then there's also some issues where it's displaying the incorrect age on a lot of animals now. So there was a lot of positive changes with the update, but then also a few new bugs that showed up that were not the greatest. Do I recommend Way of the Hunter or Call of the Wild? That greatly depends on what kind of game you're looking for. If you want a faster-paced, action-packed arcade experience that never has like a slow or dull moment, then Call of the Wild's probably the best option. If you want a more realism-focused, slow-paced hunting experience, then Way of the Hunter's the way to go. True, Johnny, true. Although I did used to stream sometimes. I don't know if they have yet, Robert. I think they delayed the patch for Xbox and PlayStation because of the bugs that were on PC when they released it. I think they held back the update on console to try and fix some of the issues. But once they push the update out to console as well, you guys will have an FOV slider, I think? Don't quote me on that, but I think you guys should get one as well. Favorite animal to hunt? Either the whitetail, mule deer, or the red deer. They're like my top 3, but the elk and the roe deer are pretty cool, and so are the fallow. Nobody knows yet, Eli. They have not announced it. Had a broken neck when I first saw Scarecrow around a year and a half ago. Got me into the Hunter Classic and Call of the Wild, and now this. Disabled vet and love hunting games. Really want Way of the Hunter to work. Oh, definitely, man. I want this game to be incredible. And also, thank you so much for your service, and also thank you for watching the streams. Really appreciate it. But yeah, I want Way of the Hunter to be incredible, and I think once they get a lot of the initial launch issues ironed out, and add stuff like rares and non-typicals to the game and more maps, I truly think this will be the greatest hunting game ever made. It definitely was, Johnny. But hey, that's the difference between 14-year-old Scarecrow and 24-year-old Scarecrow. Hey! Random moose up in the trees? Interesting. Any males here? Don't see them. Don't see them at all. Yeah, Revive. I mean, they're all on the channel. They're just privated. Oh, wow, Jake. That's like so close to 1,000. Just not quite there. I just want to get a 2-star moose. Hopefully we can see one soon. One star young, because why wouldn't it be? What do I gotta do to see them? Well, you can't do anything to see them revive. They're locked away forever. Primarily due to, like, personal stuff being in those videos. That's why they're no longer on YouTube. I know, right? 1 star's everywhere. You gotta love it. 1 star's here, 1 star's there, 1 star's everywhere and over there. Over there and everywhere? That probably would have been a better way to say it. Oh, that's not good, Rio. Hey, Ben, how's it going, dude? Glad you enjoy the channel. No, the animals do still grow, Bo. And there's currently a bug with the age. They still do grow, and their age still progresses. They still reach mature stage, but it'll always say that it's young. And then as far as the aging, they changed the way they age. So it used to be that you could reset the time, like, you know, a bunch of times in a row and it would progress their age. They changed it to where that's not how they age anymore. They age just by playtime. So just by playing the game, that's how they age instead of being able to spam resets. I didn't even know you could spam resets, so that took me by surprise when they said that. Alright, later, Adam. Okay, I think I'm probably actually going to go ahead and end the stream, guys. I did want to go for like another hour, but I'm getting incredibly tired. Didn't get to sleep till pretty late last night because my daughter was super upset and restless and teething and just not having a fun time, so getting a little bit tired. Might go lay down for a little bit. But I appreciate you all hopping in and watching the stream. Did about 3 hours of the Angler and then a couple hours here in Way of the Hunter. Got a 5-star Ross's Goose. Got a diamond kokanee when we were playing the Angler. Overall, a pretty successful and awesome day. Really appreciate all of you dropping in. And once again, thank you all for getting the channel to 65k subs. It's crazy to think about. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Now come here, duckies! Oh gosh. Oh, there we go. Oh, do we need to aim lower? Yep, we did. Alright, thank you guys so much. And I will see you all in the next one. Peace!